Hi everyone, and welcome to Embrace. This is a place where we get rid of the crazy and embrace the love we all have inside. This is a place for women, young ladies. All of us are beautiful. You are beautiful, you're worthy. You are a woman of resilience, a woman of good character, a woman who deserves the best. You deserve to have all that is good in the world. And you deserve to have a good, strong spirit. So that's why I'm here. So today, talking about some things, or one thing in particular that may disturb the spirit is dealing with mean men. I know all of us at one time or another has dealt with someone who has treated us in a mean way, and it was a man. I'll tell you girls, it happened to me the other day. I was parked in a parking spot, was not across the line, parked in there correctly, sat in the car for a minute. Someone came up beside me on the left-hand side, opened their black truck door, banged the side of my vehicle. Then I opened the door, I looked back. He says, "I just hit your car. You can come out and look at it. It's no damage done." So I'm thinking, why did you even bang my door? Why didn't you hold your door like a gentleman? And he says, "You're just a nasty old woman." So I closed my door immediately. I didn't know if this fool was going to come at me or try to argue with me or hurt me even. I closed and locked it. And then he walked away. He got his stuff out of his vehicle, his truck, walked away, and he kept saying, "Just a nasty old woman," in his Australian accent. And so then I thought, that's a mean man. He hit my car door, and now he's calling me a nasty old woman, in which neither am I, of course. That didn't bother me. It was just the idea of the meanness, which I really hadn't experienced years, So I said, I looked at him as he crossed the street going over to the goody liquor store. I said, "Oh, that explains a lot. He's probably some type of alcoholic or something." I said, "Okay. You know what? Karma will catch up with him, because you know what they say about karma. Honey, karma is a witch." So the purpose of this video today is for me to tell you of some reasons that I think maybe that a man would turn mean like that to a woman or female. One thing is probably his environment that he was raised. It's always good for us to find out before we date someone if he came from a home of men who were good men of character, who were kind to their women. So this man, he probably came from a home where it was accepted that the men, his older brother, his father, grandfather, uncle, maybe some of them or all of them, talked to women in disrespectful ways, treating them as if they were the maid, that they wanted the women to pick up after them, maybe, or they walked and let the door shut into the woman's face instead of holding it for the woman and their family, talked to them any kind of way, being the bossy to them, and the women accepted it. The women were passive and accepted it, and they just were beaten down women maybe. So perhaps he came from a family like that. Another reason that would make a man turn mean, in my opinion, is that he has some type of substance abuse problem or addiction. Maybe he's addicted to drugs, alcohol, food. Maybe he has a problem with his ego that's inflated. Nobody can tell him anything, especially not a woman. Next, number 3, and lastly, maybe he's had just a whole string of bad experiences with women or females, and he thinks, well, he may have been married 3 or 4 times, can't get along with any of them. Of course, in his opinion, it's always the woman's fault. And needless to say, he's probably the one who needs counseling, therapy, to get at the root of the problem and see why it is that he was mean to the women. I dare say in my situation with that confrontation with the man, if I had gotten out of my vehicle, if he had saw that I was a 6'3" bodybuilder man, and I dare say that he would not have talked to me in that way, calling me those ugly words that were talking about old and nasty. Because, if it was a man, no, he saw me as a weak being, in my opinion. So, ladies, what we're going to have to look out for, it probably takes about 4 months in your encounters with men, if you're dating or in a relationship, to see if he has that mean streak, or that part of him that says, well, I can talk to her any kind of way, she's just a woman. And if that's disturbing to your spirit, then you will have the common sense to move on and find someone who's kind, nice, and who is a gentleman who has a loving interest in who you are and shows you that respect that you deserve. All right. So, as I talked about, you must look for the man who has not only nice, shiny, beautiful, and perfect on the outside, but as we spend time with them and begin and develop and see what the core is, let's make sure that that core is not rotten and ugly and filthy, because that can spread to your self-worth, and it can be a turbulence in your person, you as a spirited and beautiful person. All right, my tip for today is, for us ladies, I have a jar here of lemon water with cucumber. About 1 lemon will do. You can slice up the lemon and cut up the cucumber. About 1 gallon, half a gallon of water, whatever you drink per day. Drink that all during the day. The lemon helps to speed up your metabolism, and the cucumber keeps you full. And sometimes you can lose maybe 5 pounds with that drink. I got that from Dr. Oz. So that's my tip for today. So this is the end of my discussion. I hope you will benefit from it. And remember to leave some comments below if you like. So until next time, stay strong, and stay beautiful. You are loved. Bye-bye.